As all you know, on Wednesday is the first anniversary of the President signing the Inflation Reduction Act into law. Throughout the week, the President and his administration will travel across the country to recognize the impact of this historic law. And tomorrow, the President will travel to Wisconsin, Milwaukee specifically, where he will visit a clean energy manufacturing company, and the Vice President will travel to Seattle, Washington, and visit a company leading in the construction of energy efficient buildings. She will be joined by second gentleman and also Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm. On Wednesday, the President will hold a celebration in the East Room where he will speak alongside Agriculture Secretary Vilsack, EPA Administrator Regan, Speaker Pelosi, Leader Schumer, and many others. Also Wednesday, Senior Advisor John Podesta and Domestic Policy Advisor Neera Tanden will join us here at the briefing room. These officials and others traveling throughout the week will discuss how the Inflation Reduction Act is key to Bidenomics and building the economy from the middle out and the bottom up. It does that in 5 key ways. The Inflation Reduction Act is the largest investment in climate action in history and puts us on a path to reduce emission by 50% by 2030. Secondly, the Inflation Reduction Act invests in America with more than $110 billion in private sector investments in clean energy manufacturing announced in the last year alone. The Inflation Reduction Act is lowering energy costs with several utility companies already announcing consumer rebates, including $400 million from Florida Power and Light. The Inflation Reduction Act is lowering healthcare costs by capping insulin at $35 for seniors, saving nearly 15 million Americans $800 per year on health insurance, and allowing Medicare to negotiate lower prescription drug prices. And lastly, the Inflation Reduction Act is making the wealthy pay more of their fair share by cracking down on wealthy tax cheats and requiring large corporations to pay a 15% minimum tax. That's quite a lot of good done by one piece of legislation, a historic piece of legislation, and the President and his team are excited to bring that message to the American people throughout the week. And with that, Sungmin.